Welcome to Jarrod Kimber's Super Over. Let's start with Ben Stokes' catch. Felt like he was running under that for a long time. Do you want to see his knee surgeon?
I do. I think he deserves a knighthood, his knee surgeon. For someone who had an operation not too long ago, to come back as fit as he is and have the agility, the movement left and right, from someone who's had plenty of knee operations, I know how hard that can be and how uncomfortable it is. But he's in tip-top condition. And to move like that and turn over your head and take it so easy, I mean, well, we're not surprised, are we? I mean, it's Ben Stokes. I mean, bat ball and now fielding, he always does something magic, and it was a big catch.
He was on crutches not that long ago, as Barmy Army tweeted today. Shubman Gill 100, lots of pressure on him. Obviously a really gifted player. Indian fans, I was about to say they started turning on him. They had already turned on him. Big for him.
Huge. You could tell when he came to the crease, he was very, very nervous. You could see it was the pressure of the Indian public, the media, all saying, when is it going to turn around for Shubman Gill? But once he got going, he had those couple of lifelines, a little bit inside edge here, just going over when they reviewed it. But once he got going, for me, he played a shot down the ground. He hit a 6, and that was the turning point. And from then on, he played a quite magnificent innings and an important 100 for India when you're now looking at the context of the game.
Jimmy Anderson now has as many wickets in this test match as he got in the entire Ashes, which is something that you made me look up, and you're 100% right. I think the averages are about 90 to 15 as well. But I wanted to talk about the ball to Rohit Sharma. I think a lot of normal cricketers don't understand why that was so special, but that ball swung a little bit in the air and then 1 degree in and then went 1.2 degrees away to hit the top of off stump. I got the exact mass for you, but basically very close to unplayable.
Yeah, very close to unplayable. You dream of those sort of deliveries. We know Jimmy in English conditions can sometimes start it on middling leg with a new ball and it can swing out to the right-hander, or he'll start one on leg stump to the lefty going across him. But to do it in Indian conditions, and the best thing about it, he actually talks about it, and the honesty you get from him saying he actually didn't mean to do it. He meant to just get the ball in the right area, and it just went the other way. But we all know it's a piece of grass, it's been rolled, and now and again, if you land it on the seam, things might happen. Slightly a percentage one way or the other, and it might just nip back or nip away. And that's what happened, and he deserved it purely because of the skill of getting the ball in the perfect line, the perfect length, to a batter that wasn't using his feet.
We have seen every innings from India so far. They have given away wickets. How much credit do we give someone like Tom Hartley for picking up wickets, even though he overpitched at times and struggled? And how much do we say to the Indian batters, are they ever just going to make a big total and blow England away?
Well, I'm not surprised because that's the way the game's gone now. We know from history of watching cricket in India, but a lot of wickets used to get taken around bat pad, didn't they? When Anil Kumble were bowling, LBW or bat pad and Harbhajan Singh. But now we're seeing a lot of wickets caught out in the outfield, coming down and slicing one to backward point or getting caught out sweeping in the lap slog. So that's what tends to happen. It's going to carry on that way. Both these teams look to be positive against spin, especially England. But India have been the one who I think in both test matches have had the game by the scruff. You know what I mean? They've totally had the game in. They've had it there, right there. They can't lose. And then suddenly they put themselves in a position by some poor in-game management where it gives England a chance. And it went against them in that first test. England went and won. And now there'll be a few nerves tonight. There'll be a few nerves tonight. They should still win, but the nerves are there. And when nerves are there, they make mistakes. And this England team will be ready.
All right, finally, Rehan Ahmed runs off the field. He might have padded up before he actually asked if he could bat next. He wasn't a night watch. He was the night hawk. On the last ball, he's slashing a ball outside of stuff and then upset Goffey that he didn't smack it away for a better boundary. It's madness what England do, but there is some thinking behind sending him in and to try and disrupt India a little bit.
Yeah, well, he definitely did. He looked as though he was coming in. The eyes were bulging. He wanted to get in there and score runs. And he wasn't going to let them bowl him and put pressure on. Again, tried to change the momentum. So he goes in and he plays a few shots. I mean, if we'd have gone another half an hour there, we'd have got another 50 or 60 partnership. He wanted to play shots. He's going to come out tomorrow. He might have a look the first over. But then you're going to see shots from him. If he can get 40, 50, 60, the momentum, changes.
We will definitely see what happens tomorrow. England still have a chance because, as they said, they were happy to chase anything under 600. Well, it's under 600. We'll see you again.